going to be an iRiver 26 power pass. Obviously, iRiver 26 power pass, we're selling 26 power. That's where we're going with the 2-back, selling the 26 power. So we think about all of our steps, all offensive line. If you've seen any of the other pass protection videos yet, you'll know you're taking your normal step. Aggressive pass blocking. Third step, we're stopping. 1 to 3 stop, 1 to 3 stop, 1 to 3 stop, 1 to 3 stop. We also know that our tight end, he's blocking for 1001, 1002. This split end is still crashing in hard. He's angling up. This tight end, well, let's go through the backfield first. Remember, 26 power, fullback lead block. One of the people he's going to be keeping an eye out is this end, because we're going to vacate this guy. Quarterback opens up. Third step, 1, 2, 3. There's this handoff to the 2-back, which is a fake handoff. After this fake handoff, he's going to take 2 steps back with his shoulders and throw in position. We'll go over all that stuff. So we're selling this 26 power, the fake. The 2-back still going to cover up like he's carrying the ball. This end, 1001, 1002, he releases. 5-yard out. His split end, crashing hard just like he's getting inside leverage, but instead of blocking, he's just turning around and going deep. So we have a 2-level attack of this zone. All right. This guy, depending on how things go, this may end up being a slow drag route. We'll see what happens. He's still going to block 1001, then he releases. As a quarterback gets back into this general area, he's going to be about behind the tackle. He should be about 5 yards deep, because the handoff should be about 3 to 4. So then by the time he takes 2 more steps, he should be setting up right in this general area. And then he has his option of a pass over top, pass underneath. The read on this, if you want to talk about the read portion of it, all you're reading is this one guy. If he gets deep, like we anticipate, because he's taught to not let anybody behind him, that means there's going to be nobody in this area. With the play action, this linebacker is forced to take a step play side, or take a step in. By the block 1001, when we release, our release is going to be more of like a curve and out, right? Not 5 yards up and a hard out. What we're doing is we're trying to get leverage on his outside shoulder. If we get past his outside shoulder, then we have the leverage on him to run away from him. So if we're talking about our reads, the cornerback bails, and he's getting depth like he should be to not get burned deep, all we have to do is run away from this backer running this out. Let's flip this just quickly, because there are different things that they can do, and they can put backers in different places, and then we'll counter that as it presents itself. We run this shallow out, and this cornerback stays and sits. By sits, that means he just sits on this out. So now he's covering this area. This split end, after he comes in, once he makes his turn here, he is now trying to beat this shoulder of the safety. If he can get to his outside running away from him, the safety's going to have a hard time covering this pass. We have other options. Yeah, if we see that they start stacking different, we can do different things. But for right now, it's a one person read. We read the cornerback. If the cornerback sits, we go up top because we're running away from the safety. If the cornerback drops, we go underneath because we're running away from the outside shoulder of the linebacker. So whichever one we can get leverage on, and they'll teach, the kids have learned that will tell us where we're going. Once we have leverage and we get this read, everything else will play, and will play itself out. Obviously, there may be some super fast safeties or super fast linebackers can make up ground, but this play action is going to give us a half second on this guy to gain our advantage on him trying to get to the sidelines. 5 yards deep, this guy's running 12 yards at the deepest, 15 yards at the deepest, and this drag is at 5 yards deep. So we're just trying to attack this quarter of the field, either deep or shallow.